think I'm gonna try something completely different.
You've changed, man. You've changed.
And now for something completely different.
Let's talk UFC 291, and let me give you my predictions. Before we get into all that, I've been a fan of the UFC for over 10 to 15 years at this point. I was there for when Anderson Silva wrapped his shin around Chris Weidman's leg, and then I was there for when Chris Weidman wrapped his shin around Uriah Hall, and then for that same accident to happen to Conor McGregor.
This is not over. If we had to take this outside with him, it's all outside.
So to make an extremely long story short, I've been a huge fan of the UFC for a long time, and it's probably one of my favorite sports to watch, and probably will be one of my favorite sports to watch for a long time to come. Either way, tomorrow, or by the time this video is uploaded, today is going to be UFC 291 in Salt Lake City. By the way, that Anderson Silva card was UFC 168. We're now at 291. We've made it that far. From the start of this card to the end of this card, all we have is pure violence. We got two cars coming in for a head-on collision from the beginning of the main card to the end. We got Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green. We got Derek Lewis with a six-pack. We had Michelle Pereira and Steven Wonderboy Thompson on the card, but Pereira missed weight by 4 pounds. That is something we got to speak about later. That's actually insane. And then on top of that, to top it all off, the BMF belt's on the line, and we got Dustin versus Justin. This is going to be insane, man. I'm just so excited for this. But let me give you guys my predictions, and let's talk about it. On the main card, to start it off, we got Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. This is going to be a solid fight. The only thing I have to say about this fight, I want Kevin Holland to win. Been a Kevin Holland fan for a while, you know, the street vigilante, you know, the boy, he's clean. I like the guy. But Michael Chiesa, he's got that good ground game, and we've seen that Kevin Holland just loves throwing hands, gets thrown to the ground. We just look at these stats. That's all we got to see here. He gets taken to the ground, it's pretty much game over for him. But I know Kevin Holland's been working on the wrestling, so we'll see. I'm going Kevin Holland. I'm not 100% for that one, but I'm biased. You know, I like Kevin. Next up on this amazing main card, we got Tony versus Bobby Green. I know Tony's getting really old, and he hasn't been looking good, and he has not been winning a lot of rounds recently, but it's Tony Ferguson, and he's undeniable. Bobby Green also pretty solid, but he's not been winning a lot of his rounds recently either. Tony just fought his last loss was to Michael Chandler, where he came out with a beautiful first round. One of the best first rounds that I've seen Tony in a long time. I know that, but that's inconsequential in the long run. So I don't know, but I'm still giving it to Tony. Let's go with Tony. Next up on the card, we got Derek Lewis against Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Derek Lewis now has a six-pack. Is that consequential? Does it matter? To me, it shows that he's getting a little bit more disciplined in the diet. It shows us that he's getting disciplined in the gym. It shows us that he doesn't want to keep losing. Am I thinking too much about it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about Marcos Rogerio de Lima, though, so that might be my bias, too. I've seen a lot of Derek Lewis since the...
Derek, why'd you take your pants off? My balls was hot. I understand.
I'm going Derek. Let's play Derek. That six-pack, my boy. Keep it... Hey, I see you. I see you, my boy. You're looking good. Anyways, back to the card. The co-main, Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. This one's hard for me. Jan Blachowicz has good ground game. Alex Pereira has amazing striking, good timing, probably one of the best timing. I mean, he beat Izzy. That's not an easy feat. Nobody else in the game has done it. He is 1-1. Ah, man. I don't know. I'm going Alex. Oh, man, he's just too clean. Yeah, I'm going Alex. The main event of the evening. And we got Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. Last time out, Dustin beat Justin. Justin called for Dustin to come back after his last win. He's on a redemption arc, wants to get this fight back apparently. But when I was looking at the weigh-ins today, Justin was looking extremely drained. While Dustin was looking, you know, regular Dustin, looked like he was ready to fight this week and the next, you know, I don't know. But I think if Dustin can land his boxing, if he can get that timing down, I think he has improved so much over the past few years that I don't think Justin can handle it. But like with everyone else on the card, I have absolutely no idea. This one is just nail biter, but I'm saying Dustin. Let's go Dustin. So yeah, those are my UFC 291 picks. I am not confident at all in anyone that I'm picking tonight. I mean, this could go this way, this one could go that way, this one could this is violence. This is what the UFC fans call for. These are cards that we love. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know who you think is winning. Dustin, Justin, Tony, Green, Luis, Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Who you think is taking these dubs? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for stopping in. It's your boy Deceezed. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. We out.